And we are back. Sorry for that, folks, but we can't be stopped. This is Opinion Matter, and we are back once again. So, and the question still remain the same. When should you get married? Felicia, for those that didn't hear you earlier, could you please give us a brief overview of what you said earlier, please?
Okay, so when should you get married? Ask yourself these questions. Are you ready to be committed to your significant other? Can you put yourself aside for them and their needs? Are you financially ready to be married?
That's a good one.
Ask yourself those questions. If the answer to any one of those questions is no, it's not time for you to get married. That's my opinion.
Okay.
Got you. Okay, well, I was about to say until Satan wanted to get in this meeting tonight. But I said, and I'm gonna say it again, hope I piss y'all off. 18 years old, you shouldn't be getting married. I don't care. You ain't lived a life. 21, 25, nah. You ain't got all of that stuff out your system. I'm saying, and it's just my opinion, y'all can say what y'all want to say. And then too, before I even give my number, I know that things are not like it was in the old days. In the old days, you could probably get married at 17, 20, 21, 22. Younger than that, you probably could, because the world wasn't as challenging as it is now. TV wasn't even really popular, if you even had TV. So what I'm saying, young boy, young man, whatever, you was 18, back in those days, you could probably get married. But in these days, at 18, when you turn that thing on TV and you see that girl over there, them shorts on, now you wonder, you know what I mean? Should I have waited? I'm just saying. So my thing is, my opinion on this whole topic, I'm gonna say 30, 35. What y'all say? And that's still pushing it. 30, 35 is still pushing. Because I wanted to say 40.
I'm not gonna give a number, because the person at that number may not be at the maturity level to get married. Because to me, being ready for marriage is about maturity.
Yeah, I know some OGs that ain't, and I'd be like, dang, bro, I'm glad
I know some people. I know some people that are in their 50s that are not mature.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And
it's all about maturity. You can't put a age. You can't put a number on maturity. You just got to be mature.
Yeah. And marriage it's a commitment. You know, you got to be ready to make that commitment. You got to be ready to stand on it. You know, and live. You know, try to live up to that commitment to the best of your ability, and know that marriage is, you know, it's a give and take thing, man. You know, it's a process. You know, it takes a lot of learning. I mean, you know, it'll be what 20, 24 years for me soon, and I'm still learning. To do things better. You know, far as a marriage. So if you ain't ready to connect with a person and really get to know that person, the good and the bad, and learn to live with the good and the bad, then I think I most definitely think you should spend time with a person before you even consider getting married.
Right.
Couple of years. Couple of years.
Right.
Yeah. I agree.
I know the church will beat me up if I say it, but I'm saying anyway. I think you should live with that person for a minute, man. At least 3 to 6 months. At least. Maybe even a year. Just to find out what you're getting into. Because that person might not like the babe. That person
they might not like to clean up.
Might not, yeah. Might be junky, might not clean up, might not like to cook, and you know you like to eat or something, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, that person might not pay their bills.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Check their money managing habit.
Exactly. So I know the OG said, man, you need to test that car before you drive it. You need to test that marriage before you marry.
Yeah, you most definitely. And
I'm just saying.
And you know, to the even the, you know, bringing up the church. I mean, even if you do live with a person, I mean, if y'all don't do the sleeping part, you know, the extracurricular part,
the consummating part.
Yeah, then you can still live up under the same roof. It may be tough, you know, but fight the power. But at least, you know, live up under.
That's a lot of power, boy. I'm talking about 1, 2 in the morning.
A lot of people out there saying easier said than done.
Yeah, no doubt. But you know, spend some time up under the same roof, because, like you said, it may just be those you know, just small things that may just irk you to the point to where you say, "Hey, man, I can't spend the rest of my life with this person." So, you know, I most definitely feel like, you know, you should. It's you know, marriage, of course, is not something that should be just jumped into, you know, and you know, do it for the right reason, man. Do it because, you know, you love that person and you feel like, hey, I can't live without them. But get to know that person before you feel that way about them. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, you know, they don't know who they love because they only know that person for 3 days. They've been talking for 3 weeks now.
Yeah.
The 3-week anniversary.
Yeah.
Love it, huh? Question though, and I'm asking both of y'all how y'all feel about because I've always felt this way. I'm in my second marriage now, and I ain't going past 2. That's it. But do y'all feel like if you marry someone, you're marrying the family as well? Because I can't marry you and I know your parents can't stand it.
Yeah,
me and your brother got a beef or something.
Yeah, that could be a problem.
And that's probably not going to end, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so how y'all feel about that? Go ahead, Chip.
I mean, I you know, that could be a problem, you know, in so many ways, you know, because, okay, so say y'all do go ahead and get married. Do you ask her to not go to any of her family events? Do you ask her to separate herself from her family? Or do she just choose to do it? You know what I'm saying? She chooses to do it on your behalf. You know, would you want her to give up a mom, a dad, a brother, and all that for you? I mean, it's just, you know, that's a tough one. And then again, it's all about y'all love too. And if y'all love, you know, in your marriage, you say separate yourself from your mother and father and cling to your husband or wife. So, you know, you also got to look at it like that. Do you give up everybody for your significant other?
That's a tough one, because you want your potential spouse to get along with your family, but on the other hand, you can't pick your spouse, your significant. You can't pick the person you're going to marry based off what your family do and don't like, because you'll be miserable waiting on them. You'll be miserable. You like what you like. You love who you love. Nobody has control over that. You can't allow somebody to pick the rest of your life I know there are cultures that do that, but I don't agree with that. I don't. I don't agree in arranged marriages. 'Cause
I'm with you on that.
first off, that's like marrying a blind date.
Right?
You don't know what you
I'm with
getting
you on that.
yourself into. You could be marrying into a family of axe murderers. You could be marrying into a family of mental illness. You don't know. So I definitely agree that you should get past the infatuation stage when looking for your significant other. Don't just stop at, oh my God, they like me. Oh my goodness, they love me. Ooh, get past all of that. Get past the fluff. Get to the meat and gravy of it.